Opening my tea party just for you. Who is that? It's Ririna, the so-called anime enthusiast fox. It's time for my stream. Blue Archive, yes! Now then, Mike, it's just what's in store for today. Well, we're going to be starting Volume 3, Chapter 1. I'm so excited for this. Are you guys? Because I definitely am. I've been waiting for this. So I guess we can get started already. But of course, as always, hi Mike, hi Pokeloon, hi Watcher, hi Anthony, hi Deiji, hi Griffin, welcome to the stream. What would you like me to say with the meows before I get started? I also have my water this time, so this time won't be foolish, thankfully. But go ahead and let me know what you would like me to say before we start. Hi Tish, welcome to the stream. So excited for Volume 3. Seems like it's gonna be focusing on Hifumi, I believe. Hi Snipe, welcome to the stream. Mike, are you there? Are you still deciding what you would like me to say in the meow meows? I don't know, something cute and cringe. Okay. Okay, got it. How is that for cute and cringe? Okay, let's get started. Oh, finally. Oh, so she's actually in a group with others? Interesting. Okay. Enter. Come on, I'm so excited. Prologue, let's go.
The Eden Treaty is a promise to put an end to hatred, so to speak. It's a pact to seize the long-standing rivalry between Trinity and Gehenna. In other words, it's an effort to build trust in the place of hatred that would only continue to fester if left alone. You could think of it as a peace treaty between Gehenna and Trinity. However, now that the General Student Council president has gone missing, the pact is worthless. Eden is the name of the paradise from ancient scriptures. It's beyond me why the General Student Council president chose it to begin with. Perhaps it was because she had a sick sense of humor.
You know, the more I learn about the General Student Council, the more, the president, the more I wonder about them.
Are you aware of Kiboto's 7 koans? The 5th one relates to paradise. Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise? Like each of the koans, this question's intent is vague, but it could be interpreted as referring to the inherent paradox in proving the existence of paradise. If paradise exists, then the ones who reach it will remain there for eternity, forever enveloped in joy and satisfaction.
Thank you for the sub, Mike.
If someone does leave paradise, it's because they weren't fully satisfied, so it was never paradise for them. Therefore, those who reach paradise cannot be found and should not exist outside of paradise.
I feel like this is probably going to be very important, huh? The koans.
So, can you prove the truth of someone who does not exist? The purpose of this 5th koan is to be nigh unanswerable. Does truth that cannot be proven become worthless? What is the true question masked behind such cynicism? Eden is the paradise from scripture. It exists nowhere and cannot be found.
Seiya, huh?
In other words, it's nothing but a sweet illusion conjured by dreamers. You see, surely this is the metaphor behind the treaty's name.
No, I feel like she had good intentions. At least I would like to believe that is the case.
Sensei, you may find the story that's about to unfold to be unpalatable.
I can't read. Unpalatable.
It's a story meant to make you uncomfortable, uneasy, and leave you unhappy.
Oh, that does not sound good.
A cynical story that will make you doubt people and truth. Hi, Relia. Welcome to the stream. Gloomy, sad, painful, and ultimately bitter. But entirely truthful. I ask that you not look away and see it through to the end. For that is your responsibility.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. Wow. Wow, that looks nice. Did you see that view?
Hina.
Yeah, I noticed Big Ben. That was cool. Okay, that looks nice. The Eden Treaty. I mean, look at that image. It's so pretty. It's breathtaking. Makeup Work Club. Episode 2.
I can't stand this anymore. I'm in agony, torment, misery. And it's all your fault, Sensei.
Me? What did I do? I just invited you to the tea party. Actually, I didn't invite you to the tea party. I suppose that's my fault. I'm sorry about that. Now, can you join my tea party? If only England looked that good in their secondary schools.
You're going to hurt Sensei's feelings if you keep saying things like that, Koharu. Keep in mind that Sensei is only here to help us. Besides, it isn't their fault that you failed that exam.
Hey, you can't blame me for your failures of exams. That's your own fault for not studying.
I'm a member of the Justice Task Force. It's not my fault I have to miss so many classes. Strange. The same applies to the other Justice Task Force members. You're the only one who failed, Koharu. Goodness, Azusa. Are you trying to tell Koharu she isn't intelligent?
You shouldn't say those things out loud, you too.
You can interpret it that way, but the reality is that sometimes life is just like this. You mean that life is agony, torment, and misery like she said? That's deep. Why am I the one being singled out? You all failed too. If I'm done, then so are all of you. You guys. Idiots. The whole lot of you. That's why you're all in the Makeup Work Club to begin with.
I mean, technically you are the ones also. You know.
You. And you. And you. And you too.
What, me? Oh, I'm a sensei. I don't take exams. Well, what did I do?
Okay, Koharu. Deep breaths. Calm down. Calm down? We're all going to be expelled. And if I'm expelled, I'll be kicked out of the Justice Task Force. Anything but that. I can at least sympathize on that front. Expulsion is not an option. I won't go down without a fight, no matter how futile it may seem. I don't know. Getting expelled doesn't seem like the end of the world. Rather...
Excuse me?
Sorry for yelling. What I mean to say is we're all here to make sure it doesn't come to that. But if we don't start putting our heads together, we'll all be expelled in a week. I think this needs something more than a cliche like put our heads together to solve. What if we thought outside the box instead?
No, just sub only during story scenes is fine. Deiji.
What if we thought outside the box, something like, let's put our bodies together.
Hanako, that sounds so sus. No.
Let's put our bodies together. Huh? Get your head out of the gutter, you perv, or I'll blow it off myself. Can you even hear yourself? That doesn't even make sense. My, you don't have a very active imagination, do you, Koharu? We could always try it out together. What? Back it up. Personal space. I don't want to know. Here I come. No, let me go. Save me, Sensei. I'm sorry. I snapped at you. Just let me go already. Fascinating. I've never seen such an effective restraining method in close quarters combat. This will prove to be most useful. No. That is not what you should be doing, Azusa. But I would have twisted her joints first. You made too many unnecessary moves with your hands. Sensei, please.
I'll try Hifumi, but no promises.
Please do what you can. We're all going to be expelled at this rate.
Well, you helped out the Abidos, so of course I'll help. A few weeks earlier.
Oh, hello, Ririna Sensei. It's good to meet you. I'm Kirifuji Nagisa, the host of the tea party. And this is Miso Mika, a member of the tea party like myself. Trinity's tea party hereby welcomes the Sensei Ashade. They're so pretty. Why are they so pretty? I've been wondering what you might look like, Sensei. You don't look all that different from us. I think I like you, Sensei. What do you think, Nagisa? I don't believe it's polite to comment on such things in front of Sensei Mika. There's no shame in affection, but there's a proper time and place for it.
Well, my high esteemed ladies, would you like to join me in my tea party as well? And let me join yours as we commence the tasting of delicious teas and sweets and sandwiches and all of that stuff. Please, let me join, please. Please.
Oh, is that how it works? Sorry, Sensei. I guess I was being too informal. I guess I should say something like, I'm pleased to meet you. Well, it's nice to meet you too, finally. After hearing everything about how you guys have tea parties and everything.
Anyways, let's calm down. I got too excited.
If memory serves, you're the first person outside of Trinity to be involved or invited to the tea party. This is normally a place that ordinary students could scarcely hope to be invited to. Sheesh, Nagi, don't make such a big deal out of it. That wasn't my intention, Mika. Right, my bad. I'll keep a lid on it. We brought you here because we have a small favor to ask.
And what's that?
Hold on, Nagi. Are we really going straight to the point? Shouldn't we, make small talk or something? Chat a bit to break the ice?
No, I hate small talk. Just go to the point.
We could talk about how great the weather is or what we ate yesterday. Should we really be skipping all that? Isn't the tea party supposed to be all about social gathering? You can stare at me with those pretty eyes all you want, but I'm not backing down. This has to do with proper tea party etiquette. You're more than welcome to uphold those values when you're the host, Mika. I am the host at the moment, so you will be following my lead. Forgive me, it's unsightly of us to quarrel in front of a guest. Why don't we change the subject as Mika suggested?
You all act as Trinity's student council presidents, right?
Whoa! Sensei can really read the room. Take a good look, Nagi. Those are some grown-up conversational skills. Listen to the eloquence and flow. Ignoring that, yes, you are correct, Sensei. We are the student council presidents of Trinity. You might be wondering why there are multiple presidents. Well, it's a tradition of Trinity's student council to have multiple presidents to serve simultaneously.
I wonder how they make decisions then.
Hey, why did you ignore me, Nagi? Before Trinity was unified, the representatives of each branch academy would hold tea parties to resolve any disputes.
Ah, okay.
Are you really doing this? So mean. My feelings. The representatives of the Pater, Filius, and Sanctus academies came together to hold tea parties meant to create an atmosphere of reconciliation. And since then... You're just straight up ignoring me, Nagi. Are you doing this to get back at me? You're the worst. Is this how you treat a friend that you've known for over 10 years? The student council of Trinity has been called the Tea Party, and the representatives of each faction host.
Will you shut up? I'm in the middle of something. Can you not keep your mouth shut? Mika! On and on and on and on! If you don't shut that little yap of yours, I'll stuff it shut for you with the cake roll.
Pardon me. I don't know what came over me. My apologies, Mika. Sensei? So scary.
Please just let them get to the point already.
What we're requesting of you is rather simple, Sensei. Yeah, simple but important. Very important. Could you take charge of the Makeup Work Club?
Makeup Work Club?
Yes, to put it plainly, we want you to operate a special class meant to save failing students. Trinity is an academic institution with a long history of intellectual and martial excellence. But somehow this proud institution has no less than 4 failing students. Yep, we've got a lot on our plate right now. Things are pretty disorganized due to the Eden Treaty. We need to deal with these failing students pronto, but we're short on manpower and time. That's when we read this, an article about all the amazing things Shada has been doing. Fighting cats, cleaning streets, delivering packages. Shada may just be the greatest errand runners Kibotos has ever seen.
I don't know how I feel about that.
To think there was someone we could stick with all our most tedious work right under our noses. You're our savior.
Okay.
I wouldn't go quite that far, Mika. Why not? That's what we're doing, isn't it? Besides, you're a teacher, Sensei. These days, lectures are held on Blu-ray discs. Well, we still have faculty members, administration, guest lecturers, and associate professors. A regular old teacher is pretty rare. A teacher is someone who uses their own knowledge to guide others, right? In other words, a leader. In that sense, a teacher is also someone who commands respect and gives others direction in life. That sounds perfect for the Makeup Work Club. Yes, but I've heard Sensei here isn't quite someone I'd consult with about my direction in life.
Hey, that's kind of rude.
I feel you. We've heard a lot of stories about you. I'll save you the embarrassment of repeating what we've heard.
What kind of reports are they getting? I don't even want to know.
Anyway, we're in a bit of a jam, so you taking care of this would be great. The Makeup Work Club will be a special club intended to give failing students the help they need. Given it's being made under the current restrictions, Shada's extrajudicial authority will be necessary to have it established. It's a necessary expenditure if it's to help failing students. What do you say, Sensei? Surely you wouldn't turn away students in need.
I won't refuse if it means helping students who need me, but you guys gotta join my tea party too. That's a condition I will not budge on. Oh, right. I thought I needed to claim.
Yes, we did it! Thank you, Sensei. Very well. I didn't necessarily expect you to decline our request, but... Never mind. Just take a look at this document.
Take the list.
These are the students. Yep, each one a thorn in Trinity's side, so to speak. You could put it in more tactfully ways than that, Mika. We'll put it this way. These are the students in need of Trinity's love. Sure, whatever.
Wait a minute!
Do you recognize any of the students, Sensei?
No. I answer vaguely.
We'll send you some documents with all the details. Do you have any other questions?
What's the Eden Treaty?
That's a toughie. It is quite a long story, so we'll set aside some time for that at a later date. The information is classified after all. Regardless, it doesn't concern your work with the makeup work club.
Shouldn't the tea party have 3 student council presidents?
Well, yes, but... Seiya isn't at Trinity right now. She's taken ill. Correct. Seiya is supposed to be the one hosting this party, but since she's absent, I'm hosting in her place. We all take turns acting as the tea party's host, though that also isn't any of your concern.
I guess that's it then.
Splendid. You can officially work for Trinity once preparations are complete. Once again, we appreciate your assistance. This will be a great help to us. Bye, Sensei. See you next time, hopefully. It's actually unusual for every tea party host to be gathered in one place. Oh, don't act like we're always busy. Still, this meeting with Sensei is the first time I've seen your face in a while. It's nice. I feel the same way, Mika. We'll be counting on you, Sensei. I'll be escorting you from this point forward as the host of the tea party.
Well, it's nice to meet you too. No! Join my tea party before you go. It's okay, I'll just keep kidnapped. I'll convince them later. Yeah, exactly. I decided to see a student whose name I recognize on the list for the makeup work club. It really is you!
Hi, Sensei. I can explain everything. Well,
what do you have to say for yourself? Were you hanging around in the black market for too long? Oh shoot, no. I was trying to click. Oh no, this one. There we go.
the thing is, it's not my fault. There was a surprise pedal show and I had to skip my regular exam to attend. So that's why I'm failing now.
That is your fault. Why would you go to a pedal show? Ay, ay, ay.
Don't look at me like that. I was sure that I checked the exam date, but I must have made a mistake. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure you have anything to apologize for. But you know, there are things called priorities, or you should have paid someone to go on your behalf and then they can take like a video for you. But no, you skip an exam for... Okay, whatever, it's fine.
Right. So what happened was... Nagisa asked me to support you, Sensei.
That's where the matter stands. Will you help Sensei lead the makeup work club, Hifumi?
What? Me?
Yes. This is a responsibility that only an honor student such as yourself can handle. Wait a second. She's an honor student and she's failing now. You're a teacher. Should you be telling that to yourself? Yeah, of course I should. You know, you can't skip out on the things that you love for education. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't. So you might as well find alternative ways to get both done. Yeah. Efficiency at its highest or greatness or whatever.
I'm not an honor student. My grades have always been average, and that was before I started failing. I've always found you to be rather compassionate. Besides, isn't it time you repaid your debt to me? Well...
I take that to mean that you agree. I'm counting on you, my makeup work club president. She totally got manipulated into this. You're the club president?
It's just a temporary title. The makeup work club is only a provisional club. We'll be disbanded once everyone raises their grades back up. But until then, I'll be working with you, Sensei.
Looking forward to it, Hifumi.
I'm glad you're here. I don't know what I'd do otherwise. Oh, have you met the other makeup work club members? There should be 3 others. I checked the list to see who they are. Let's go meet them, Sensei. We'll have our hands full with teaching and coming up with a plan to prevent them from failing.
Follow Hifumi. Wait, isn't this...
Oh no, I never enjoy having to come here. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? What? Well, Are we being ignored?
Maybe she's shy?
Who are you calling shy? I'm just wary of strangers.
But Hifumi's in the same school as you. Yeah, they call that being shy.
What brings you to the Justice Task Force? We're here to find someone. What? You think it's the Justice Task Force's job to find missing people? This ain't the place for that. We don't do volunteer work. That's not what we mean. We heard the person we're looking for is being detained here. They're locked up? But for disorderly conduct, so, huh?
They're talking about her. or else it's Hanako.
Are you here for me? Huh?
Huh?
What the heck? How did you get out of your cell? I could have sworn I locked it tight. You didn't mean to leave it open then? I walked right through and I heard what sounded like someone looking for me. Can I help you? I didn't expect to see a teacher here. You must be the one in charge of the makeup work club, yes? Stop making pleasantries and go get dressed! Who walks around in their swimsuit, you weirdo?
Urawa Hanako. Second year from the makeup work club. Urawa Hanako. Arrested for strolling around campus in her school swimsuit. Currently in the custody of the Justice Task Force.
Is there a problem, Miss Shimoe? You can't wear a swimsuit on school grounds. That's common sense. But the school swimming pool is on school grounds as well. Do you prefer to swim without a swimsuit, Miss Shimoe? Huh? What kind of... I never expected you to be the kind of to skinny dip. Then again, I have heard that the Justice Task Force likes to lead by example. Don't be ridiculous! Who said anything about a manner of preference? Are you insisting that nudism is the only acceptable lifestyle? How avant-garde. Radical, certainly, but perhaps worth exploring. Would you get back in your cell already? My seniors will be here any minute. Oh my. Are they all coming to get a peep at me as well? Shut up, just get in there! Ta-ta, everyone. I'm a little preoccupied, so you'll have to see me some other time.
She's so unique. Yeah, let's just keep it. I mean, let's just say it that way. Yeah.
So what will happen to Hanako now? Isn't it obvious? The penalty for indecency is death! Summer execution! I don't think you had to go that far. She was walking around school grounds in a swimsuit in the middle of the day in a plaza full of people. I don't understand. I know we have a dress code, so that's why I chose to wear my school's...
Oh, that was Hanako.
I don't understand. I know we have a dress code, so that's why I chose to wear my school's swimsuit. Why wouldn't you wear your normal uniform? Oh dear. It's going to be difficult to talk to Hanako like this. Why don't we go meet the next member? Let's see. The next member is Shirasu Azusa. We've returned. Mission accomplished. Shirasu Azusa has been successfully apprehended. What? No way! Oh, you're back, Hasumi. Mashiro. Thank you for keeping watch, Koharu. Wait. Ririna Sensei?
Yes, it's me. And what the heck are you wearing that? Okay. I mean, it's fine.
A shame. I could have gotten at least 3 more of them if I had run out of ammo. Do your worst. I've been trained to withstand any kind of torture, so you won't be getting anything out of me.
Shirasu Azusa.
Second year from the makeup work club, Shirasu Azusa. She occupied a tear gas storage area while being pursued for committing violent acts on school grounds. Proceeded to use tear gas to resist arrest for 3 hours before the Justice Task Force finally apprehended her.
I can't believe it.
Evaded capture by laying traps and IEDs until the moment of her arrest.
She looked so cute too, and oh boy. That explains the mask. It sure does.
Yes, I heard you'll be the one in charge of the makeup work club for the time being. I imagine that you'll be very busy, Sensei. I apologize that we can't offer any help.
Actually, you can. I want you to turn those 2 over to me.
Never! On what grounds? They're shameless criminals! Settle down, Koharu. The Tea Party contacted Shade specifically to request Sensei's help. Those 2 fall under Sensei's jurisdiction as the one in charge of the makeup work club. Those are the rules. Fine, if you say so. Well, serves them right. What better punishment than being lumped into a makeup work club? How humiliating.
And you're gonna be regretting your words.
A team of degenerates and outcasts? I would die of shame if I was forced to join a club like that.
She's really going to regret her words in a minute.
Koharu.
There's only one left, right?
Yes, that's right. I should have spoken up sooner because the thing is, the last club member is Shimoe Koharu.
Me? She's totally regretting her words now. Look at the embarrassed expression on her face. Thank you for the gift sub, Deiji. Welcome to the sub, Pokeloon. Hi, Eternal. Welcome to the stream. I have hydrated. Let me check my posture. Or more like this. Let me fix it. There we go. Okay, let's continue. She's having a crisis right now. Shimoe Kwaru. First year from Makeup Work Club, Shimoe Kwaru. Let me stretch. Thank you, everyone. On the verge of flunking after 3 consecutive Fs. Oh my gosh, just how bad is she? How is she failing that hard? Note, cannot return to the Justice Task Force until she is no longer failing. Oh my gosh. Well, she's probably super embarrassed now. Look, she's crying. Yikes.
Oh, so these are the other members of the Makeup Work Club. Well, here we are, everyone. This is the Makeup Work Club. The real challenge starts now. What do we do now, President Ajitani? A group of young girls, along with someone far more experienced in a secluded classroom after school. My, how scandalous.
No, it's not scandalous. I'm not sure what you're suggesting, but I couldn't care less. I have enough resources for us to take shelter here for a month if need be. Someone please kill me!
Sensei, a little help?
I'll do what I can. No promises.
Thanks, I'll try my best too.
Out of all the 4, Hifumi is probably the most normal. If I can even consider her normal. Breaking the ice. The Makeup Work Club members briefly introduced themselves.
That's the long and short of the situation. This is just a temporary arrangement, but let's try to make the most of it.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Are there, any questions?
None. We're to do special after-school training in addition to our regular classes. It's simple to understand.
Basically, the goal is for each of us to pass the special academic evaluation exam that's coming up. We don't necessarily have to ace it or anything. We just have to not fail is all. Sensei will do everything to help us too. We'll also get 3 attempts at the exam, but if we pass the first one, we won't have to take it again. That means our makeup work would end early. Sensei's role will be to manage and supervise us while checking our schedules. We can also turn to Sensei for supplemental lessons to our regular classes.
Understood. Our objective is to complete this mission together. We must gather here every day to train in order to do so. Essentially, this is a gathering of people trying to avoid dishonorable discharge. I see no reason to sabotage this arrangement. Oh, I'm kind of glad that she is being reasonable about this.
Exactly. Oh, come to think of it, you transferred here not very long ago. Isn't that right, Asa?
Oh, so she's a transfer student.
You must still be getting used to the academy. If you work hard with Sensei, you'll finish your makeup work in no time.
Oh? Is Miss Shirasu a transfer student? It's rare for someone to transfer into Trinity.
Well, at least that's what your file said. Oh no, did you not want me to share that?
No, there's no point in hiding the truth. Don't worry about it. Oh, she's so chill. Adapting is merely a matter of putting in the appropriate work.
You wouldn't mind me calling you Azusa, would you?
No, why would I mind?
Wonderful! My club mates Azusa, Hifumi, and Koharu. I like the sound of that. We're soldiers fighting in the trenches. That is makeup work. You may act like an ice queen, Azusa, but I can tell you have a sweet side.
Huh?
This can't be right. Koharu's eyes look like they're filled with hate for some reason. You all, what did I do to deserve this? I refuse to accept it. What?
Refuse to accept what?
I'm an elite member of the Justice Task Force.
Not anymore.
Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm the only first year. I'll be out of this stupid makeup work club before you know it, so don't get too friendly. You have a point. I don't see the need for us to treat each other any differently based on class year. I'm okay with that.
That works for me too. I'm not used to that kind of culture anyways. Just where was she from? Besides, we're each here for our own benefit, so I don't see the need to pretend to be friends.
Well... Great. Truth is, I've actually been keeping a secret from you all. The reason I've been failing recently is because I was taking the second year exam so I could skip a grade.
Skip a grade? Why would you want to do that?
Why? Because I'm going to become the Justice Task Force's ace.
But that's how you failed, isn't it? I could understand trying it once, but why continue doing it after failing?
Shut up! That's not what's important! The point is that I've been hiding my true power!
Huh?
This time I'll take the first year exam. I'm sure to earn an excellence award, aren't I?
Koharu, I think you're misunderstanding things. If you can't even pass the second year one, then what makes you think you could pass the first year one easily?
After that, it's farewell to the makeup work club.
No one said anything about being done with makeup work if you win an excellence award. You were holding back? I see. Just so you know, I'll be taking the first year exam as well.
Who cares? I'm done with the makeup work club after the next exam. See you later. It was nice knowing you. That's all I'm trying to say. I have it all figured out, so pretend like I was never here. Bye. And good luck.
Well, she's gonna be back here in no time.
She really left. Aren't Koharu's little mood swings the cutest? On the other hand, it's adorable how Azusa never changes.
Huh?
I think I'm going to like you here.
Well, this is going to be quite a group. From that point forward, the Makeup Work Club gathered every day for after-school lessons. Exam prep. After school study hall. I don't understand this question, Hanako. Oh, this problem is about prime factorization. You can use divisibility rules here. All you have to do is... I see. She's back.
Are you stuck on something, Koharu? No, of course not.
FYI, the page you're on right now won't be on the exam.
It won't be? I knew that. I was just getting ahead, that's all.
Poor Hifumi being surrounded by people who aren't really normal. I don't understand the meaning of this sentence, Hanako.
It's the first verse of an ancient epic. It translates to, "Oh, goddess of poetry, sing a song of rage."
Ah, that one. I understand. Hanako, this one.
That's a translation of an ancient language. Hold on a second, let me grab a dictionary so we can understand it better.
Oh, in that case, I think I've got it. Gaudium et spes. Joy and hope, I think.
correct. That's the slogan of the second council. More importantly, can you read that language, Asa? Yeah, I learned a long time ago.
Dang, Asa, you're pretty cool. Is this going well?
Isn't it? Hanako seems to have a real knack for tutoring, and Asa has a real will to learn. If Koharu told us the truth about hiding her full potential, then I have a feeling that the exams will be a breeze. What a relief. To be honest, I was really worried. In fact, the tea party gave me an order to start a boot camp for the second exam if any one of us fails the first one.
Boot camp?
Yes, that's how far they're taking things. If anyone fails all 3 exams.
What exactly would that entail?
Nothing. I don't think we have to worry about that, so let's not jinx it. At the rate things are going, the exams should be no problem. By the way, could Hanako have failed by missing the exam like I did? I mean, she seems so good at studying. I don't know how else she could have failed.
Good question, actually. The day of the first special academic evaluation exam. Good luck on the first exam, everyone.
I don't need luck. I'll show you what it means to be elite. Just you watch. Here goes nothing.
Understood. All preparations are complete. I think Hanako and Azusa will probably pass, but not sure about Koharu. Unless Hanako doesn't even touch the darn exam. The first evaluation exam.
Thank goodness these are all questions we covered in our makeup work. The problems we studied with Sensei and the parts we went over together are exactly the same. This exam should be easy for all of us. Could they have designed it to give the makeup work club a break? Even though they were threatening to send us to boot camp, they really came through for us. This is...
Thank you for the bits, Eternal. She doesn't seem like she's paying attention to her exam.
That's it, everyone. The finish line is within sight. Pass this test so we can all graduate from the makeup work club with smiles on our faces.
Yeah, I feel like 2 of them are gonna fail. The scores have been calculated.
Good work, everyone. You just have to score 60 out of 100 or better. Everything is fine as long as you didn't fail, and this test was practically a warm-up. Please tell us the test results, Sensei. We're ready whenever you are.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Announce the results. Hifumi 72. Result pass.
I did it! Next up is...
Azusa 32. What? Result fail.
What?
So close.
Oh, hold on, that's barely even halfway to passing. This was supposed to be an easy test.
Koharu 11. 11? Result fail.
Wait just a minute. What happened to holding back and unlocking your true potential? Are you sure you took the first year exam this time, Koharu? You didn't take the second year one again, or maybe the third year exam? I can explain. The test was really hard. No, it wasn't. It was supposed to be easy.
Oh my.
What are we going to do, Hanako? Even if the 2 of us pass, we'll still have no choice but to take the second exam.
Hanako 2. Result fail. 2? 2?
Did I hear that right? Is that grade even possible? What happened, Hanako? You look like you were in your element while studying. I've been told I give up that 5, but that doesn't mean I get good grades. 5? Just a 5? It has nothing to do with their grades? No.
Poor Hifumi. Stay with us, Hifumi! But poor Hifumi, she's the president too. Oh my gosh, first evaluation exam results. Hanako failed, Azusa failed, Koharu failed, Hifumi passed. They're screwed! The Makeup Work Club is going to boot camp! How did they even enter high school? I really... How? Just how? Yes. I can't believe this.
Welcome, Sensei. How good of you to join me. How are you and the Makeup Work Club faring?
Well, bad.
Yes, I heard the news. It sounds like the first exam didn't go so well. There are still 2 exams left, however. Oh, this? I was playing a game of chess. It's a hobby of mine.
Exam Nagisa's chessboard.
Is something wrong? Aside from the pawns, the black side has only a king and queen, whereas the white has 3 or 4 each of the kings, rooks, bishops, and knights. I'm sure this game must look strange to you.
Were you playing by yourself?
Yes, it's just me at the moment. Mika isn't here to cause her usual distractions. I've been waiting here by myself to speak with you. Though it would seem there's something you would like to ask first.
What happens to the Makeup Work Club if someone fails all 3 exams?
So you heard about that. Hifumi must have told you. She's soft-hearted when it comes to such things, though that is one of her commendable qualities. Nothing out of the ordinary would happen. There's only one course that can be taken after repeated academic failure. Everyone in the Makeup Work Club will be expelled. Wait, but that's kind of unfair, isn't it? Because Hifumi passed, so why would they fail her? Or why would they expel her? That seems kind of weird. I would understand if it's an individual being expelled because of academic failure repeatedly. But why is it that if majority are doing bad, then why would the person that was actually like carrying them or, you know, was actually passing, why would they be expelled? That makes no sense. Expelled? It's only natural that Trinity has regulations regarding failure, suspension, and expulsion. The steps in doing so are long and arduous. Unlike Gehenna, Trinity follows procedure. The Makeup Work Club, however, was created as using a loophole that gets around those rules. It was thanks to Shade's authority that it was established. After all, the Makeup Work Club's true purpose is to expel students.
What? I mean, I know that collective punishment is not unusual, but I highly doubt that they would expel someone just because others failed. Why would you do that?
Because among them is someone who would seek to betray Trinity.
There's a traitor? What? Just because there's a traitor, you're going to get rid of Hifumi, who clearly... Okay, whatever.
This traitor seeks to prevent the Eden Treaty from being signed. I suppose it's time I explain the treaty so that you might understand the gravity of the situation. The Eden Treaty, simply put, is a non-aggression pact between Trinity and Gehenna. Its main purpose is to establish a neutral treaty organization comprised of key figures from both Gehenna and Trinity. This organization, named the Eden Treaty Organization, will automatically intervene and resolve any conflict that breaks out between Trinity and Gehenna. In other words, this is an alliance that seeks to achieve peace by bringing two bitter enemies together. This will prevent all-out war between the two academies, for if one flounders, then both will sink together. Sensei? The lasting hostility between Trinity and Gehenna has been a great burden to both parties. The Eden Treaty is the only way to put an end to the needless hostility and keep the balance of power in Kibotos. The solution was suggested by the General Student Council President. It had fallen by the wayside once she went missing, but I've been able to restore its momentum. And now, just as we're preparing to finally sign the treaty, we receive intelligence that there are people planning to sabotage it. That said, we don't know who she is. That's our next best option was to gather every suspect in one place. But rest assured, she is among them. We would have had to dispose of the entire apple cart to rid ourselves of the one rotten one. Fortunately, Sensei, that's why we chose you to tend to the apple cart, to advise the makeup work club. You know, they should have just said that from the beginning. That would have made life a lot easier and I would have been able to, keep a better eye on them. My apologies. I realize I've put you in the middle of quite the predicament. You have every right to resent me. You wouldn't have told me any of this if you were only planning to use me. You are correct. It's good that you're quick on the uptake. Sensei, I would like for you to suss out the traitor hiding among the makeup work club. I mean, that wouldn't make sense that they would suspect us because we're literally like a neutral force for like literally everything. And plus we have a higher power anyways, technically. So it would be weird to suspect Sensei. They are already deceiving you and Trinity as we speak. She is a terrorist and terrorists do not wish for peace. They think they can risk the safety of Kibotos for their own personal gain. Finding the traitor is for the sake of Kibotos' peace and safety. Surely that's something you can sympathize with as a representative of Shade. No, I'm going to find a solution my way. Will you now? Though do remember the apple cart. If you can't spot the rotten one, we could always tip it over and dispose of all of them. There are many ways to alter exam results. For example, the contents, location, or difficulty of an exam could suddenly be changed at the last minute. Of course, it would be a shame if such a thing happened, but then again... Pardon me, Sensei. I'll continue to leave the makeup work club under your care. I'd love to say that you personally won't be exposed to any unpleasantness because of this. I somehow doubt that. Right, I make no promises. But knowing you, someone who couldn't bear to leave a student behind, I can hardly predict how things will ultimately turn out. I only hope that the end of this story will be a happy one. Oh, but there is one thing I want to make clear. We didn't interfere with the first exam in any way, I promise you that. If you insist on doing things your way, then I hope it will be something that benefits Trinity. Well then, until next time.
Sheesh. Why are students even in charge of making tests? I don't think they're actually in charge of making tests since they said that they have like Blu-ray discs for lessons. So I assume that there's like a generated test. Maybe? At least that's what I was assuming.
We're finally here! So this is where our boot camp is going to be? I guess so. When I heard we'd be going to an unused annex, I just assumed it wouldn't be furnished at all. So much for sleeping naked together on the cold hard floor.
No! Hanako, no!
But it's actually quite comfy looking and spacious. Even the beds are really cute. I'm so glad we won't have to be on the floor when we sleep naked together.
What is up with you and your nudism and all that?
Why does every scenario end with us sleeping together in the nude? And there are plenty of beds, so stay in your own. Oh, are you sure? It's not every day we get to attend boot camp together. We're here to study, so why not study a few other things about ourselves?
We're not here to study perversion. No lewdness allowed.
A shame. Well, the day is still young. Let's see if you change your tune later tonight. Well, anyway, this is where we're going to be staying over the next week. We'll do everything from eat to sleep to study here. And that's why I want you all to... Huh? Wait a second, where did Azusa go? Oh, yeah. She was just with us just a minute ago.
Encampment scouting complete.
Scouting? Wait, what? Did you just call the annex an encampment?
We're a comfortable distance from Trinity's main building. Sniper fires unexpected. Location acceptable. There are only 2 entrances connecting to the outside, which I also find favorable. Worst case scenario, we could barricade one entrance and lead the enemy to an ambush in this first floor gym. I've also identified several weak points in our defenses, but they shouldn't pose a problem with a little fortification. Oh my, this girl. And this must be the barracks. Excuse me, dormitory is the proper name, yes? Unexpectedly luxurious. I'm surprised such a valuable foothold has been lying unused. What a waste.
Azusa, we came here to study, not to prepare for a war, remember?
I'm aware. We're here to train for a week, correct? High-intensity training, where we're banned from leaving the grounds, having free time, and are under 24-hour surveillance a day.
It isn't quite that strict.
I prepared for anything. I brought all of my personal belongings, changes of clothes, gym equipment, toothbrushes, toothpaste, soap, dry goods, blankets, water.
Oh my, you're so thorough, Azusa.
Naturally. Preparedness is the key to survival.
Eating together, sleeping together, studying towards the same goal. Doesn't boot camp sound absolutely divine?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. But completing the mission comes first. I'll study and pass the second evaluation exam. That is our main objective. It's not my intention to be a liability again.
Azusa.
By the way, I prepared anti-personal mines and claymores for possible ambushes. I also brought the necessary materials to manufacture IEDs and anti-tank mines.
Enough, Azusa. We're not going to need all that.
Poor Hifumi.
Nagisa did say we'd have to go to boot camp if we failed the first evaluation exam. We'll be here for a week until the second exam. The building is showing its age and is a little neglected, but it should be more than fine with some cleaning. And we still have a lot of amenities available to us, like a gym and shower room.
There's even a swimming pool outside. It looks like it hasn't been used for a long time, though.
Yeah, we're within walking distance from the main building. There's a kitchen in the basement where you can cook simple dishes too, so we shouldn't go hungry. Not to mention, Ririna Sensei will be here with us the entire time we're here, so we can always ask for help if we really need it.
Helping is my middle name.
Thanks, Sensei. There's a room for you at the other end of the hall to stay in too. Oh?
Stop right there, Hanako! No lewdness allowed!
I didn't say anything at all. I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about.
That's because it's written all over your face. Do you want the death penalty?
My, you're so strict.
Is Sensei using the room down the hall truly necessary? There are enough beds in this room. I find splitting our unit apart to be to our disadvantage. I'll leave you all to get comfortable, so holler if you need me.
Sure, well, let's unpack and get to today's studies. Wait a minute. Don't you think there's something else we should do first? Huh?
Practice installing traps while under fire? No.
No. I mean cleaning. Cleaning? Yes. The exterior's been maintained, but the inside is so dusty and dirty from not having been used in so long. Don't you think? How can that be good for us? They say a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. So let's start out by giving this place a good cleaning before we hit the books. I guess you have a point. Makes sense to clean all the desks at the very least before we begin using them.
Hygiene is a critical responsibility. It has a large effect on unit morale.
Seriously, cleaning? Well, I guess if it's just a little bit. I think Hanako makes a good point. We shouldn't push ourselves too hard too soon. Let's remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint. We have a long week ahead of us. Alright team, let's get ourselves fired up with some spring cleaning.
Let's go!
Everyone go change so you don't get your uniforms dirty. We'll gather downstairs in 10 minutes.
Understood.
Okie dokie. Clothes to wear for cleaning? I guess my gym clothes would work.
Minutes later.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Sensei.
You went with your gym clothes, huh? You look ready to get to work.
Well, I needed to put on something appropriate for the occasion. My gym clothes are plenty easy to move around in and wash if they get dirty.
That's true.
So now what? You got here quickly, Kaoru.
Reporting in.
Azusa. I don't think you need to carry your weapon right now.
I would rather have my firearm and not need it than need it and not have it, wouldn't you?
I guess you have a point.
Oh no. I knew it!
Goodness, am I the last to arrive?
No, nope, absolutely not!
Oh? Why would you need to wear your swimsuit for spring cleaning? It's completely inappropriate. Oh, but it's easy to move in, and I'm used to getting dirty when wearing it. What are you talking about? You're supposed to wear a bathing suit in the swimming pool. What if someone sees? What's the big deal? It's just us here. No, absolutely 100% forbidden. You are forbidden from wearing a bathing suit from now on. Aww.
Poor Hifumi. She's the only normal. Hanako then left to change it to her gym clothes. Let me drink some water. Spring cleaning.
Let's start off by clearing the weeds growing around the building. Also, don't forget to hydrate. Heat stroke is no joke.
That is true, you guys. Make sure to drink lots of water and electrolytes when it's really, really hot.
Okie dokie. Picking weeds, that shouldn't be too hard.
Understood. It would be wise to remove the brush around our encampment and give the enemy nowhere to hide.
We'll move on to cleaning inside once we're done with the grounds around the buildings. Let's go, people!
Hifumi is starting to embrace the role of president. We then picked all the weeds surrounding the annex and put away all the junk lying around. Let me hydrate. Posture checked. And stretchy time! Let me actually go blow my nose real quick. For some reason, my nose is kind of stuffy. I'll be right back in a sec. I am back. Hopefully my nose won't get stuffy anymore. Turned off the fan because I realized maybe that was the reason. I think it's my allergies. I have pretty bad dust allergies. Anyways, let's continue. Whew. Did I read this? I'll just reread it again. We then picked all the weeds surrounding the annex and put away all the junk lying around.
I think we should give this hallway a quick sweep before we pull the mops out. It's one of the most traveled parts of the building, so naturally it's going to get pretty dirty. I'll have to work hard to keep it clean.
Roger that.
Would you mind cleaning the showers, restroom, and laundry room once we're done here too?
Of course not. Can do. Oh, she's warming up to us. Do you see that? He's so adorable. The dorm hallway was then swept and mopped clean, followed close by the other facilities the girls would eventually use.
There's so much dust.
You're telling me, Koharu, my allergies.
You're right, there's a lot of furniture here, so I'm not surprised it's easy for dust to accumulate. We'll have to do a lot of cleaning to keep it maintained.
I guess I'm doing the true immersion of the story.
I know that much. I'm used to taking care of rooms like this for the Justice Task Force. Put on a mask, use the duster, and wipe the rest away with the mop. I know to handle myself. Sorry. Okay, I'll leave it in your hands, Koharu.
Super realistic, immersing myself. Koharu got to dusting every nook and cranny of the lobby.
This place. Don't worry, Hifumi. I'll take care of the bedroom.
Oh, should we really be having her taking care of the bedroom of all people?
We'll be spending a lot of time here, so we need some extra tender love and care. The bedding should be dry by this afternoon if we wash and hang it now. And we should replace the old mattresses with unused ones from other rooms.
I mean, she's saying some reasonable things. I guess I could entrust it to her.
Ventilation is also one of the utmost important since we're sleeping here. Sounds like you know what you're doing, so I'll trust the bedroom to you, Hanako. Of course.
Why does that sound so sus? Maybe I should have taken allergy meds. Sensei should be... No! I think that pretty much covers it.
Yep, we're done. Everything is squeaky clean and feels so much more refreshing.
Yes, I have to agree.
So do I. Thanks for all of your help, everyone. Hold on, Hifumi. It looks like we still missed a spot. What? Where? The outdoor pool.
No.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Ugh.
This place
Is rather large. It hadn't even crossed my mind that we would need it for our makeup work studies.
That's because we don't. Why should we have to clean something we're never going to use? Are you sure? We may not have use for it, but seeing a pool properly filled with water is important regardless. Imagine it. Our campground's glittering from a full pool. Girls running around and playing outside. Wouldn't that image alone lift our spirits?
What are you talking about? What girls? You're not making any sense.
No, I sort of get it. Seeing it left dry and neglected like this doesn't feel quite right.
A pool this size wasn't built to be left empty. At some point it was filled with water and people laughing and enjoying this place as well. But this end was inevitable. Vanitas vanitatum. That is the truth of the world.
Vanitas vanitatum. It's an expression that means the vanity of vanities. All is in vain, in other words. There was an ancient wise saying like that. Listen up, Azusa. You two, Hifumi and Kwaru. We're going to swim and play in the water together. Swim? And in what water? Obviously, we're going to clean the pool, fill it up, and jump in. We can start studying tomorrow, can't we? We worked hard enough today, so let's take some time to relax.
No, you guys need some true training and hard studying and everything. You're the one that got a 2.
We're sure to burn out studying if we just keep pushing ourselves. Come on, ladies, it's time to start the pool cleaning. So go get changed and prepare to get wet.
Yes, even if everything is in vain, there's no reason we shouldn't give life our all. I also remember to pack my swimsuit just in case. I'll return shortly.
Asa, she's already gone. That's just great. Well, don't just stand there. You too, Koharu. Go after her and get changed. It can be your swimsuits or anything, like I said, as long as you're ready to get wet.
I really don't like the way you keep saying that.
Well, okay, but only because it wouldn't feel right to leave this as the one place we didn't get cleaned. Are we really doing this? It doesn't have anything to do with our makeup work classes. Don't be like that, Koharu.
All right already. Just keep out of my personal space.
I love it. You all did exactly as I asked.
Yes, I'm prepared for water activities.
All we did was put on our school swimsuits. Pretty standard for cleaning a pool after all. Great. Are we all ready to get down and dirty?
No. Slap her.
Hold on just a minute. What's wrong, Koharu? Why are you the only one still in the school uniform? You told us to go get changed into something we wouldn't mind getting wet in. Yes, I fail to see the contradiction.
What are you talking about? You're still in your uniform. Why is this the one time you choose not to put on that stupid swimsuit you always wear?
That's difficult to answer. Some people like different things. I suppose you could say that this is my preference.
Preference?
What do you think feels better to get wet in? A swimsuit or a schoolgirl uniform?
What do you mean feels better?
And for who? I'm only teasing you, and I'm wearing a swimsuit underneath my uniform. It's a bikini I bought with some spare pocket change.
Huh? You are?
Don't you remember? You forbade me from wearing my school swimsuit earlier, but I figured this personal one would be a loophole. And besides, my school issued one is already in the laundry, so this is all I have. think you can let it slide? Why are you asking me? Do whatever you want. Now then, is everyone ready? Let's get to cleaning.
They're so excited about cleaning. Well, as long as they're having fun, I guess. This is the last day that they can have fun. And then it is hardcore training, studying. And this girl especially needs to get it to 60.
Look, I can make a rainbow with the hose. That's cold. That's because this water comes straight from the lake next to Trinity. It should even be clean enough to drink from. Why did we have to do this again? This section is nearly finished. Advancing soon.
Oh, no, that's Asa.
This section is nearly finished. Advancing soon.
Everyone finished cleaning the pool and soon began to fill it with water. It took longer than expected and the sun had already set by the time it was finished. Oh, they better not complain if I wake them up at 5 a.m. just to get them to study. Although Hifumi can probably sleep in a bit more. Because she technically passed.
We didn't even get time to play in the pool after all that. I'm sorry. I didn't account for the time it would take to fill it with water.
No need to apologize. It was still an enjoyable mission.
It's surprisingly pretty at night. It really is. I've never seen a school pool after dark before. Are you still with us, Koharu? You look like you're about to fall asleep on your feet. No, I'm just tired. Exhausted from today. Well, we have been cleaning since morning. Should we all go inside now? We can start our boot camp studies tomorrow. It's going to be hard to concentrate if we don't get a good night's rest.
Fine.
Let's go back in, shall we?
Oh, it looks pretty cozy.
Yeah, it's good to be back inside.
It was a successful day.
Nice work out there, ladies. Let's get some rest. Good night.
I'll be down the hall. Let me know if you need anything.
But of course. I'll be sure to remember that.
Why do you need to remember that?
And the Justice Task Force would never abide by your indecency. Why don't we all get some sleep? I'm sure everyone must be tired. Good night, Sensei.
Return to your room. Oh, what a day.
After all, the Makeup Work Club's true purpose is to expel students.
Just what is Nagisa planning? Someone is at the door. Who is it? Is someone there?
Are you there, Sensei?
Open the door.
Sorry for bothering you so late.
It's okay. I thought it was you, Hifumi.
Yeah, I just can't seem to fall asleep. There's been a lot on my mind.
I chatted with Hifumi for a while.
Thanks for helping us today, Sensei.
You girls did a great job.
We're supposed to formally start our boot camp first thing in the morning, but are we really going to be able to do this? There's only a week until the second exam, then there will be a third exam shortly after if we fail again. And if we fail that one,
everyone will be expelled.
Yeah, so you know. I haven't told the others and I'm not even sure if it's really true, but these are standard individual exams, but they're using this strange collective punishment system. Even the fact that we're being forced to go through a boot camp of all things is odd. And on top of that...
What did Nagisa tell you?
What? You really want to know? Well, yes, I spoke with her. She told me to keep this a secret, but it's hard for me to keep it all to myself. There's something going on. Is
it about finding Trinity's traitor?
You know about that too? Well, about that... When I spoke to her, Nagisa said...
What did she say?
Hifumi, please find the traitor. I'm sorry? What? That's...
The results of the exams don't matter. Expulsion after the third exam is a last resort, so to speak. Your mission is to collect as much information about the suspects as you can and find the traitor as quickly as possible.
That is why you were placed in the makeup work club. But why me? How did this happen? Why were you selected?
Because of your existing relationship with Shade. The traitor won't be able to do as they wish with Sensei present. Sensei is my insurance, my trash bin lid, seeing to it that the trash inside your club won't escape so easily.
Did you just call us the trash bin? Pay it no mind. Moving on. But wait, Nagisa, I can't do something like this.
Hifumi?
There's no other option.
Don't forget that you're a failing student as well.
I'm sure you understand what will happen to you if you were to fail this mission, yes?
Oh, so I guess maybe she is kind of exempt of that collective punishment if she succeeds her mission, perhaps. Just look, I thought she's taking advantage of Hifumi too.
You have to be kidding me. Is there really a traitor? That alone is terrifying. We're all supposed to be students of the same school. We spent all day cleaning together. We ate dinner together. How am I supposed to suspect any of them? They're my friends. It's too much. I can't do this.
You're a kind person, Hifumi.
What was that?
You don't have to worry about suspecting your friends.
Sensei?
Leave everything to me. I want you to focus on helping the way you want to.
How I want to. Right, I'll put some thought into what I can do to help. Thanks for hearing me out. I feel a lot better now.
Meanwhile... Hanako, what are you doing here?
You're still up too, Asasa? And you're in your uniform.
I've slept enough already. I was thinking of doing a nighttime patrol.
Here? And did you really get enough sleep? You seem exhausted.
I have trouble sleeping in places I'm unaccustomed to. You don't have to worry on my behalf. I'm trained to go 5 days without sleep if necessary.
That's not really the issue here.
Anyway, I imagine everyone must be feeling anxious on their first night, hence why you and Hifumi went on walks. I wanted to go on patrol for your sakes. In fact, I should be getting back to that.
Well, okay. Don't stay up too late, Asasa.
I do wonder who the traitor could be, though. And so the first night of boot camp passed. Oh my gosh, the first mock exam.
Good morning. Good morning, Asasa. You look chipper today.
Of course, it's important to start the day off well. Let's not waste time. We have to brush our teeth, shower, and get changed into fresh uniforms.
Asasa, just 10 more minutes. Morning already?
Come on, Hifumi. Koharu, it's time to wake up.
Fine. I'm up already. I think our little Hifumi had a long night last night. It might take her a while to get out of bed. It could be mental fatigue related to her responsibilities as our club president. Should we allow her to rest for longer than usual? Wait, where am I? How did we get here? Good morning, Kwaru. We're on breakfast duty today, so we need to hurry. Wait, what? The showers are this way. I'll help you wash, so follow me. Hold on a second, what? Aw, it looks like they're going to be bad time buddies after all. Who'd be your main suspect as of this point? Good question. At this point, we can cross out Hifumi. Koharu, I'm a little unsure if she would be the type to be able to be sneaky enough. My guess is either Azusa or Hanako, one of the two. But then Azusa is a outside, well, she's a transfer student, so I would probably suspect Hanako. But that's only if we had to choose one. Right now, I can't really determine. I need more information about them. What? Wait, I can do that myself. You don't have to undress me. That's cool. You're getting shampoo in my eyes. Sweet skinship. Sorry for the wait. Is everyone ready to get started? I am. She saw everything. I've been exposed. I was also without clothes. It's standard procedure. What's the problem? That's not the point. You're incorrigible. Don't you understand how to be gentle with someone? Would you like me to wash next time, Koharu? That's even worse. Anyone but you. Guys, settle down. Still have a little bedhead, Hifumi. Please don't remind me of how badly I overslept. Never mind that. That's not what's important. I need your attention. Makeup Work Club Boot Camp officially begins today. We have a very long road ahead of us, and it'll be easy to get discouraged. But think about it. We know what we must do. The only solution is for each of us to pass next week's exam. Right. Okay. So we're going to take a mock exam starting right now. Mock exam? Well, this is sudden. I'll say, why should we have to do that? Because our futures are on the line. We need to know where we all stand before we begin studying for the second exam. So to that end, I spent last night preparing this. I made my own exam based on the questions and answer keys from last year's exams. Sensei was able to get these for us and help me last night. It should give each of us an idea how we would score on the real exam if we were to take it right now. We'll each have 1 hour. Max score is 100 points with the minimum passing grade being a 60. It's the same as a real exam. And I'm going to take it with all of you, of course. First Makeup Work Club mock exam. Everyone ready? You can leave the room once you're done. Begin! She just looks so much of an airhead when she's taking the exam. Oh, this one takes me back. Back to what? Again. I know I've seen this before. That's it, everyone. You can do this. Man, I did not miss school. I graded everyone's tests once the exam was over. All right, Sensei, we're ready. Let us know our scores.
First, the makeup work club mock exam results. Why? Hanako, 4 points. Fail. Azusa, 33 points. Fail. Hakuharu, 15 points. Fail. Hifumi, 68 points. Pass. Well, at least it's a little higher than before, right?
Well then. I was afraid of this. It's not looking good if we don't turn things around. I'm going to have to study nonstop if we have any hope of us each scoring 60 points next week. Koharu and Azusa have to take the first year exam, so I'm pairing the two of you together. It'll be up to me and Hanako to assist you. Did you have high grades your first year, Hanako? Well, I did, but... Don't worry. Sensei and I will track your scores and figure out why you've been struggling. We can do this together. I want us to take mock exams like this from time to time moving forward. I'm not going to allow us to fail. We're going to pass. We have our goals, so let's keep working hard to achieve it.
Way to go, Hifumi.
There's no time to sit around feeling sorry for myself. I have to do this. This is how I can help. Very well. I'll follow your lead. If I have to. I'm amazed at how you prepared this for us in so little time. Thanks, but I couldn't have done it without Sensei. I should have known this was your touch.
I didn't do that much.
Oh, and it's not like I only prepared hard work for all of us. I also have prizes ready to award good grades on pop quizzes. Let's see here. Ta-da! Whoever gets the highest score will be rewarded some Momo Friends merch. Momo Friends? Plushes? Oh. Yeah, they're really popular lately. Surely you all have seen them. Nope, I think this is my first time. What? What is this one supposed to be? A pig? A hippo? No, Pedro is a bird. Look, here are his wings and his beak. His eyes are annoying looking. His name is weird too. What? I mean, sure, not everyone has to like Pedro, but look at all of his cute qualities. Oh, now I remember. You have this Pedro in your bag and phone case, don't you? It's the one that has its tongue hanging out, drooling like it's begging for something, right?
Why is it like that?
But what? But Pedro has never done anything like that. All the more reason to be prohibited. Come on, don't be like that. Stay calm. Azusa? So cute. Huh? Well then. I've never seen anything so cute. What is this round, fluffy-looking creature? A bird, you said? His eyes. I can't read his expression at all. I can't tell what he's thinking, if anything. Azusa, you're starting to scare me. There's nothing to be afraid of. She understands Pedro's cuteness. That's something worth celebrating. What? And what is this long one called? Is it a salamander? No, a giraffe perhaps? It looks like I could wear it as a scarf. That sweet wave cat. He's always doing a wave dance, and he did happen to get a Nick pillow version recently. And this tiny one? That's Mr. Nikolai. He's always gets bullied for saying philosophical things. I also have a copy of Nikolai's Beyond Good and Evil, the first edition. Let me know if you'd like to read it later. That sounds amazing. And you're giving these away? Can I pick? Yeah, you'll be able to pick whichever one you want.
Well, that worked out well.
You leave me with no choice with incentives like these. My only option is to score high marks. Congratulations, Hifumi. You've successfully motivated your soldier. I'll complete this mission at any cost, and those strange-looking, fluffy-looking things will be turned over to my custody. I'll be rooting for you. Good luck. I can't tell who's having more fun right now. Azusa or Hifumi?
Hifumi looks like she made a new best friend. It's sweet.
It's creepy.
The girls continued to study until evening. Question, Koharu.
Why me?
Because we're studying the same material. I have a question about this problem.
Okay. Wait, I do know this one. For this, you need to draw an auxiliary line from the bottom at a right angle, like this. Okay, so this triangle and this triangle are proportional to each other, right? Look here, see?
Oh, now I get it. Thank you for the help. I'd expect nothing less of one of the Justice Task Force's elite.
Right! I'm glad you agree. Feel free to ask for my help anytime you come across something you don't know. I'd be happy to help you.
Sure, I owe you one.
Well. They're getting along nicely, aren't they? It must be because they grew so close once they established a skinship. What did you just say? That's nothing to do with it.
I didn't mean to seem biased. I can help you wash as well, Hanako. Oh, there was another question I wanted to ask you, Koharu.
Is it this one? This problem is a little...
Do you not know the solution either?
Huh? No, but I'm sure I saw this in the reference book. Wait here. Where did it go? I know it's in here somewhere. Here.
Oh no! I see. This textbook has the answer?
Yeah, this is the one. Huh? That's some tasty looking smut you're holding around. Why is that here? I didn't know you read this kind of stuff. No use hiding it, little missy. It says adult only right there on the cover. This is what it looks like. It's not mine. It's not mine. Who do you think you're fooling? I know erotica when I see it, especially the kind that's a little harder than usual. This is the good stuff, the kind you can't find at Trinity, rare throughout all of Kibotos, the kind of steamy, raunchy, titillating goodness that leaves you screaming and throwing your rationality right out the window. Why do you, of all people, have something like this in your possession? Surely it's against school rules, yes? No, I mean, yes, I told you, it's definitely not mine. But it was in your bag, wasn't it? And you brought it all the way to boot camp. Seems like you couldn't leave home without it. Who would have guessed that the stubborn and prudish Koharu could be so naughty? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't blame you. We are going to be at boot camp for quite a while. It's not like that!
Huh?
Hanako, I think you've teased her enough. I may have gone a little too far. I was just so excited to have someone I could relate to. So, Koharu, you're saying you accidentally brought a book you confiscated while you were doing your Justice Task Force work? Is that right? Yes. Managing confiscated goods is part of my duties. So that's what happened. I have heard of rumors that the basement of the old library is filled with stacks of forbidden books. No doubt that some of it was confiscated by the Justice Task Force. Still, isn't this a conundrum? You could get in serious trouble for carrying this around now that you're a member of the Makeup Work Club. It was an honest mistake. I forgot to turn it over. Maybe you should return it before anyone notices it's missing. Can't you sneak back into the Justice Task Force headquarters? No?
I'll go with you.
Are you serious, Sensei? Sounds like a wonderful idea. You're a lot less likely to get on Hasumi's bad side if Sensei's with you. Hey, Koharu. Try not to accidentally sneak away the sequel on your way back. I won't!
Koharu and I then left for the Justice Task Force club room. Hanako's a menace. She is! Let me drink some water first. Let me actually go take some allergy meds. My nose keeps getting stuffy. I'll be right back for a second. I'm back. Took some allergy meds, so hopefully it'll... I also brought a tissue box. Did not expect my allergies to suddenly get worse. So let's continue.
Just to clarify, this was really all one big misunderstanding.
Oh, what was?
That book! I'm usually better about hiding. I mean, I don't carry it with me.
Don't get caught next time.
What are you trying to say? That breaking the rules is fine as long as you don't get caught?
Indeed, that is exactly what I'm saying. I'm glad you're catching on.
You're supposed to be an adult, a sensei. Indecency is forbidden. You're going to be sentenced to death. Death!
It's fine. I mean, when it's things like this that doesn't harm anyone, then, you know, it's fine. Wouldn't you get the same sentence?
I made an honest mistake. It doesn't count.
Right. If you say so.
I do say so. Are you mocking me?
No. You shouldn't be ashamed to be yourself.
Huh?
What are you teaching your students? Well, I'm teaching them the things that'll help them in life as adults. Yeah. You should be more comfortable with who you are.
I don't know what you're talking about. But I know you're trying to look out for me. Okay, I'll share an important secret with you in return.
Secret?
The truth is, I'm a spy who was sent here to monitor the Makeup Work Club's progress.
Huh?
Simply put, I'm carrying out a secret mission. I'm putting on an act and I'm not really such an idiot.
Uh-huh. Who sent you?
Who sent me? Oh, right. It's, Hasumi. That's right. Hasumi is the powerful vice president of Trinity's Justice Task Force. And right above her is, President Tsurugi. She's backing it.
You don't say.
It's because President Tsurugi is so brilliant. It's like she can see 1,000 moves ahead. She's a master of the pen and sword. Or so I've heard. I haven't been allowed to see her that many times, but I know it's true. Now do you get it? I didn't end up in the Makeup Work Club because I'm actually bad at studying.
Right.
I'm actually an amazing spy who's carrying out an important undercover mission.
Whatever you say. Are you sure it's okay to blow your cover to me?
You wouldn't expose my secret, would you, Sensei? I told you because I know I could trust you.
Thank you for trusting me that much.
It's done. I put it back where it's supposed to be. Thank goodness it's over. Now we can...
Koharu?
Hasumi!
And Sensei is with you too. Shouldn't you both be at the annex for a boot camp? You're not permitted to return to the Justice Task Force until your grades are above passing.
I know that, but the thing is,
Come up with a good excuse. Oh, so you came to pick up a book to help with your studies. Of course, that's a perfectly valid reason to visit.
Yeah.
It's excellent timing, actually. There's something I've been needing to discuss with you.
What, with me?
My apologies, but could you give us a moment of privacy, Sensei? This is an important matter that is for Justice Task Force member ears only. Sure, okay. Sorry, Sensei. I decided to wait in the room next door. Okay, that's kind of sus. Please do this, Koharu. The objective is really...
But that's too... The mission... too difficult.
There's no other choice. It must be done. That was Hasumi shouting just now.
Yeah, but if it must continue for... And since knows...
Yes, I try. Interesting.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Sensei. Let's head back now.
Is everything all right?
Huh? Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Koharu and I made our way back. The second day of boot camp came to a quiet ending. It'll be very interesting if the actual traitor is the Justice Task Force in general. Or Koharu's gonna secretly help figure out who the traitor is.
I feel so much better now.
Showered already? It's still early.
Are you forgetting? Hifumi slept in so long this morning that she didn't get the chance to take a shower. Hey, you don't have to say it out loud. It's embarrassing.
You only slept in because you were up late last night preparing our mock exam. You aren't the one who should be ashamed. If anything, I regret letting you down after all your effort. Let me know if you would like to sleep in tomorrow as well. I'd be more than happy to help you wash up in the morning to save time.
What? That's okay, I think I'll manage. She can wash herself, she's not a child.
I know, I'm simply trying to be efficient. There are several advantages to bathing together, such as water conservation.
She has a good point, but it's not like we have a luxurious bathhouse where we can all spread out and get to know each other better. Oh, I know. What if we all went to skinny dipping in the pool next time? It'll be just as good as a bathhouse.
I don't think you should use the pool water to bathe. It uses, you know, chemicals.
That doesn't make sense at all. Prohibited! Completely prohibited!
I don't particularly mind, but what advantage would there be? Swimsuits are required for the school pool.
Think about how liberating it would feel. And so much fun!
Enjoyment? I hadn't considered that. And it would be liberating, you said? Use the lake water. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, then I guess it wouldn't be bad if... But then again, I don't think that would be... Yeah, I don't think so. Hydrate? Will do. Stretchy time! Posture checked.
Stop corrupting her! Stop! Huh? You're nothing but a degenerate and a corrupter! Trinity already has enough perverts running around! Really? I had you pegged for the type that would totally be into skinny dipping. Was I wrong? What gave you that idea? Pools require swimsuits. It's justice and anything else is deserving of the death penalty. In that case... The bikini I was wearing at the pool yesterday. What are you whispering about? Would that really count as a swimsuit? If it wasn't a swimsuit, then what was it? It's funny how many different types of lingerie there are these days. Some of them can easily pass as swimsuits at first glance.
Oi!
Are you saying that's what it was? Don't tell me you. Goodness, why are you shaking so much? So what if it wasn't a swimsuit? How would that change the experience we shared, Koharu? Huh? What's the difference between a swimsuit and underwear to begin with? Waterproofing, body protection, design, the exposed areas? They're no different from the outside looking in, right? And that's why you believed me when I said it was a swimsuit, didn't you? Huh? What if I turned it around and said it really was just my bra and panties? How could that be proven either? What's the point in being told the truth that you can't trust or prove for yourself? Stop talking in circles. Which is it? It was a bathing suit. Sorry, it's just so fun teasing you. I can't help it myself. You just wanted to tease me the whole time?
Now I understand. Hanako was alluding to the 5th koan.
Huh? The 5th? What?
What are you talking about? It's something I've heard about in passing. Kibato's 7 koans that date back to ancient times. I believe she was referring to the 5th one. Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise? That's how I remember it, but I can't say I know the rest. It's a rhetorical question meant to ponder the existence of paradise if no one alive has ever seen it.
I'm surprised you knew that. That would mean... Azusa, have you met Seiya before? Seiya? You mean Seiya from the tea party, don't you?
No, as I said, it's just something I've heard in passing.
That's right, you were a transfer student. So if you didn't hear it at Trinity... Vanitas Vanitatum, and another academy. Forget I said anything. It's already getting pretty late, so we should get some sleep. Good night, everyone.
Oh, everyone's so sus. Later that night.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about, Sensei. It's about Hanako. I was looking at model answers from last year while prepping for the mock exam, and I came across something... every answer came from only one student's exams.
Let me guess.
Exactly, it was Hanako. I'm not proud of it, but I took a peek at her first year scores as well.
I knew someone couldn't just get 2. She's clearly trying to sabotage her own scores.
They're perfect. She aced even advanced classes that third-year students struggle with. She's a genius. But for some reason, Hanako's grades have completely plummeted as of her second year.
Are you saying that she's...
Yes, I think Hanako is intentionally scoring poorly on her exams. Why would she do such a thing? Is she on another one of her night patrols?
Oh boy. This isn't looking good for Hanako.
Good morning. I thought something felt strange. Haven't seen Sensei all morning. Wow, the pool is full. It's been a long time since I've seen this old thing filled like this. Were you planning on going swimming? Maybe organizing a pool party?
What did you call me here for?
I was just wondering how you were doing.
Trinity's traitor? Seems like we're gonna be finding out.
Nagi is really going all in, isn't she? Even signing off on you all using these facilities for your makeup work classes. So how goes it? I hope you aren't simply pretending to keep busy so you can have pool parties with the students. You wouldn't do something like that, would you? You don't have to be so wary, Sensei. You're going to hurt my feelings. Are you at least eating properly? I could always have your classes catered if you'd like. Would tea and cake be alright? Does that mean you're going to join my tea party? My apologies, I understand. You're not interested in small talk. In that case, I'll get straight to the point. And for the record, Nagi doesn't know I'm here right now. I'm by myself, as you can see. She offered you a deal, didn't she?
A deal?
I'm referring to searching for Trinity's traitor. I thought that might be it. She's a card, that one. She didn't even give you all the details, I'm willing to bet. She just dumped the responsibility in your lap and told you to get to work. And she didn't even offer a proper reason or intent behind it either, did she? Did Nagi tell you why the makeup work club was founded this way? Really? She told you nothing at all and burdened you with so much?
I rejected her offer.
You did? Why? Is it because you didn't want to suspect your own students, or...?
It's not my role to find Trinity's traitor.
Oh. So that's it. You represent Shada, meaning you're ultimately an interloper in all of this, unbelonging to Trinity. It's only natural that those of us whose world revolves around Trinity would have difficulty understanding your reasoning. How fascinating. It's a fresh perspective if nothing else. Then whose side are you on, Sensei? If you're not on Trinity's side, then Gehenna, the General Student Council, or maybe you're on no one's side.
No one. I'm on the student side.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say something like that. Well, if that's the case, Does that mean you're on my side too? I know I may not seem like one sometimes, but I'm technically a student too, you know?
I'll be by your side if you ever need me to be.
But wow, you sure know how to flatter a lady, Sensei. Are all adults this smooth? I guess there's no hiding how happy that made me. But doesn't this also prove my point? If you're on everyone's side, that means you can never truly pick sides as well, does it not? So why don't I cut you a deal of my own?
A deal?
I'll tell you which member of the makeup work club is the traitor. It's the same traitor that Nagi has been searching for. The very person she'll stop at nothing to expel. The truth is that the situation is much more complicated than it seems. It would be courteous of me to simply watch you be swayed by Nagi. Did you know that inviting you to be the makeup work club's homeroom teacher was my idea?
You, Mika?
Yep. Nagi was opposed to the idea. She said she didn't want to waste the favor you owed on something like this. I wanted it to be someone who was from neither Trinity nor Gehenna. Oh, and as for the traitor? They are indeed one of your makeup work club students.
So who is it?
Shirasu Azusa.
Oh, I'm not surprised, I guess. You're late. How are the preparations coming along?
Smoothly, all according to plan thus far.
It's Azusa?
Correct. As you may know, she hasn't always attended Trinity. She was originally a student from Arias Satellite School, which broke away from the Trinity Union a long time ago. Well, student might not be fully accurate. Education was never truly a part of Azusa's experience.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm sure you asked the same of Nagi at one point, though I can't fathom how she responded. I won't bore you with the excuses, so let me be blunt. You must protect her.
What? Wait, we finished? That was a lot shorter than I thought. Huh. Well, I can't believe we finished chapter 1. It was interesting to see or learn more about Trinity, how they have 3 presidents. So that was the first thing that I found to be very interesting in comparison to the other schools that clearly just has 1 president. The other thing that I found to be very interesting was the fact that they want to protect the traitor instead of expelling. Wait, if Nagi wants to expel, then why is Mika telling us to protect? Makes me very curious. I assume that I'll find that out in the second chapter. But those are some of the things that I'm thinking. And then the other aspect that I found to be very interesting is the fact that they hold tea parties as a way to make decisions, I suppose. Not to mention, I do wonder what Koharu's mission is from the Justice Task Force. Maybe it's to protect Azusa, perhaps? That's why it's such a big thing. But I feel like I need more details about what exactly is happening and why he's considered why she's considered the traitor and why they need to protect her, but then they want to expel her. It's very confusing in that regard, but I suppose I'll find that out eventually. And then I do feel bad for Hifumi because if they just told her, then I feel like it would have been, I don't know. I guess Mika and Nagi do not have the same viewpoints in regards to this matter. So that's why they're, making their move on the chessboard with Nagi asking us to find the traitor. But then in reality, they know who the traitor is. So that's why Mika put her moves down, which is to say who the traitor is to us. But then it makes me wonder what Hanako is thinking, because clearly she has most likely reasons for sabotaging her own scores. Maybe something that happened in her first year, and that's why in her second year she's being like that. And she seems to be very uncomfortable with Seiya, or at least there's something regarding Seiya that she is clearly uncomfortable about. I'm not really sure, serious about. That and the, what was it, koans? I can't remember what it was called. But the 7 things that they talked about, that Seiya, and then the one near the end of chapter 1 that they talked about. That's clearly going to be the foundation, or maybe even the source of the conflict for volume 3. So clearly, maybe Hanako has her own ideas on how to fix whatever issues going on in Trinity, because it's not like we see all the information that we need to understand what's going on. We're just getting hints. So Hanako is definitely doing something. Kohara's also doing something. And then Hifumi is doing her best too. But she's clearly being manipulated by Nagi. It's like a whole chessboard of things going on. I guess we'll get a lot of our answers in chapter 2, maybe, or maybe even chapter 3. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it. It's I feel like it's a lot more intense. I can see why you guys say that volume 3 is better than volume 1 and volume 2. Because we have more of an involvement in this volume. Not to mention the fact that what's the best way to put this? The world feels a lot more alive in this particular academy. And what I mean by that is that the choices that we make are not affecting the situation in general. It's everyone else that is making the actions and the decisions and the dialogue and things like that. That's what's affecting the story to move forward rather than us. While we do stuff, we're unable to control the things around us. Unlike in like most, I guess, games or series where we make the major decisions and that influences the story for the most part and the world in that game or anime, it doesn't really matter. Here it's the opposite. We do things, yes, but everyone else, they're already established in that world and they're the ones making all the moves to push the story for it to move forward. That's why instead of us, just continuing to guess, Mika's the one that tells us, this is the traitor, now that I understand your side of things. And even though, I'm friends with Nagi, doesn't mean that I'm just gonna let her do whatever she wants, kind of thing. So I found that to be very intriguing and nice. I really do like stories that have that kind of aspect where the world feels a lot more alive and that we're not the ones influencing every single aspect. Yeah, we're a major part, but we're not everything in the world of the series or game or whatever. So I can see why everyone says that volume 3 is way better. And it makes me look forward to the other volumes too, because if it's already good here, then I can already see just how much more alive I'm gonna experience the world in this game in the future volumes, or other chapters or whatever you call it. There's so many. So yeah, that was pretty much my review of chapter 1 in volume 3. So my kids, what do you think of today's stream? As I said before, we managed to finish chapter 1 today. Probably do chapter 2 next week. So I hope we can etch this entire memory and keep it safe. And as always, I'll be formally inviting you to my next tea party. The so-called anime enthusiast Fox. Who is that? This was Ririna. So until the next one then, bye. I'll see you guys later. Since I I need to take care of my allergies again. But thank you for joining me today. Bye.